If you're planning a career move in 2026, listen carefully because the rules of the job search game are changing faster than most candidates realize. AI is changing how companies hire. Recruiters are overwhelmed, and many job seekers are still using strategies that quietly stopped working. So, in this video, I will walk you through 3 rules of the job search game that are changing for 2026, what they mean for you as a candidate, and how to play smarter to win. Let's go. Hey, career pragmatist. If you're new here, I'm Natalia, a top business school career coach turned AI entrepreneur. As we close 2025, hiring looks very different from just a year ago. There are more applications, more automation, and more filters than ever. And the result is simple. Many strong candidates are getting ignored, not because they are bad, but because their system cannot keep up. So, wherever you're applying right now or planning a move early next year, you need to understand what is actually happening behind the scenes. Because the candidates who adjust now will have a real advantage in 2026. So, let's start with a problem everyone is dealing with. Here's the reality going into 2026, the overload problem. Great candidates are becoming invisible. Only in the US, tech recruiters right now, for some roles, receive around 1,000 applications in a single day. Not in a month, not in a week, in one day. And no, these are not all random or unqualified people. Many of them are experienced professionals, people affected by layoffs, people who would normally be strong candidates. But here's the issue. A recruiter cannot review 1,000 applications. At best, they might review 50, maybe 100. That means hundreds of qualified candidates are never seen. So what decides who gets reviewed? Not quality, but timing. If you apply earlier, you have a chance. If you apply late, you are invisible. And this is not just a US tech problem. As AI makes it easier to apply to jobs, application numbers go up everywhere. Different countries, different industries, but the same pattern. This is a system problem, and it's shaping now how hiring works in 2026. So how are recruiters dealing with this overload? Well, we're using AI too, so it's AI against AI. Recruiters now use AI to spot fake profiles, detect copied applications, identify mass applying behavior, or flag deepfake interviews. And yes, some candidates openly admit this. I did not choose this role, my chatbot applied for me. That's where we are, and recruiters can see it. They can tell when the cover letter is generic, the wording is reused across many applications, and the candidate did not read the job description. And here's the new rule. If you behave like a bot, you get treated like one. This is similar to email spam filters. At first, spam worked, but then filters got smarter. Hiring systems are going through the same phase. And this leads to 2 things that matters a lot in 2026. First, referrals, and second, pre-screening interviews. A referral lets a recruiter skip the pile. And the pre-screening calls are no longer friendly introductions. They're filters. And the question is not, are you good? It's, can we reduce the list from 1,000 to 10? That's the mindset. So this brings us to something many candidates get wrong. If you are using AI to apply to dozens or hundreds of jobs, thinking it's efficient, well, it's not. It hurts you, it adds noise, and it forces recruiters to add more filters. One recruiter told me, we added extra screening steps just to survive the volume. That means longer hiring processes, slower feedback, and more frustration for everyone. And recruiters can tell when you are not serious. They see it when your CV doesn't match the role, your cover letter could be for any company, and your answers are vague. When that pattern shows up, your application is ignored, even if you are qualified. This approach will not work in 2026. So what actually will work? And what should you do instead? Here are 3 clear steps that matter in the current market and will matter even more next year. Number 1, apply early. Timing matters more than ever. If a role has been open for several days, chances are the recruiters already has enough candidates. This doesn't mean you should never apply late, but if you do, you need something extra, a referral, a strong connection, or a very targeted application. If you're serious about the role, set job alert at the company's website or LinkedIn, check them daily, apply within 1 or 2 days. Early applications get seen, late ones often don't. Number 2, use referrals on purpose. Referrals are no longer nice to have. They're shortcuts through overload. More than half of recruiters say application volume is their biggest problem. So they look for trusted signals. That means connecting with people at companies you like, asking for short conversations, building real relationships. Not begging for jobs, not spamming messages. Just being visible, curious, and professional. This matters even more in 2026. And focus on fewer, better applications. More is not better anymore. In fact, the spray and pray strategy has never worked that well. 10 well-targeted applications beat 100 submitted by your bot every time. For each role you apply to, understand the company, understand the role, show why you're a fit. That takes time, but it works. And then if you get a pre-screening call, treat it seriously. Prepare and be clear. That call decides if you are moving forward in the process. So here's what the next year or 2 will look like. Application numbers will keep rising. AI screening will get stricter. And referrals and assessments will matter more. The job market will not get easier, but it will reward candidates who understand how it works. 2026 is not about sending more applications. It's about making smarter moves. So here is a big takeaway. If you feel overwhelmed, you are not imagining it. Recruiters are overwhelmed too. The system is overloaded, the filters are tighter, and success now comes from being focused and intentional. So apply earlier, build connections, and choose quality over volume. And take every pre-screener seriously. That's how you stay visible in 2026. I hope it was helpful and wishing you successful job search in 2026. And if you want more clear, practical guidance on navigating the job market, subscribe. Talk soon.